Hey guys, today we're going to talk about our 8.3 areas of circles notes. Our I can statement: I can find areas of circles and semicircles. The area of a circle is the product. Remember, product means to multiply. So the product of pi and the square of the radius. So what that means is we have a radius times radius. Okay, so the square of the radius just means it would look like r squared or radius times radius. Okay, so that's what that last part is talking about. So the formula for area of a circle would be pi times r squared. Okay, again, you could see it as pi times radius times radius. And you might even see this backwards, so you might see radius squared times pi. All of those are the same, just different ways that you could look at it. Okay, so let's look at example 1. It says find the area of the circle. Use 22/7 for pi. So our area formula is pi r squared. Our radius, remember radius is half, so from the center to the end point or the edge of the circle. So we have 7 squared times pi. That's going to be our area. So 7 squared is 49. So I have 49 pi. And again, you can leave this as an exact answer, but this one says to use 22/7 for pi. So I'm going to multiply that by 22/7. And that equals 154. Again, we just took 49 times, instead of just hitting the pi button or 3.14, we used 22/7, and that gives us exactly 154. All right, so for B, we're going to find the area of the circle, and we're going to use 3.14 this time for pi. So from the center to the outside is the radius, while here I've been given the diameter. The diameter equals 26. Radius is half of that, so the diameter divided by 2, 13. So again, our area formula is radius squared times pi. So I would take 13 squared and multiply it by pi. So 13 squared equals 169 pi. And then if we want to work that out, that would be 530.6 inches squared. Okay, go ahead and pause the video, and you have 2 try on your own. Okay, let's look at example 2, describing a distance. So you want to find the distance the monster truck travels when the tire makes one 360-degree rotation. What would we use to best describe this distance? So we have our truck, and it's going to be all the way around the outside. So one rotation of the tire. So what term could we use to describe that? We know it's not the radius. We know it's not the diameter. It's not the area. We're actually going to be using the circumference to describe all the way around the circle, one complete circle rotation. All right, for example 3, finding the area of a semicircle. We want to find the area of a semicircular orchestra pit. So we know from one point to the other, going through the center of the circle, it's going to be 30 feet. So from one point to the other, going through the center of the circle, that's going to be 30 feet. So that is my diameter. For area, we want to use radius. So I'm going to split that in 2. So divide by 2, I'm going to get 15. So the area equals radius squared times pi. So the radius is 15. Square that and multiply it by pi. 15 squared times pi. Since that's for a full circle, we have half of a circle here. So we would actually divide that by 2. When I do that, I get 0.25 feet squared. Okay, go ahead and pause the video and try the next 3 on your own.